How's it going, guys? Last night, which was Friday, June 7th, I survived the night. In other words, I went and saw The Purge at AMC theaters, and I saw it the day it came out. Or night, I should say. I very first heard of The Purge back in March, I believe, so not too long ago. This is actually not too new to me, but it's one of, it's a movie that I actually, have just heard of, and it just came out, sort of. And, so, again, I saw it last night, and here are my thoughts. You all know the story of The Purge, for God's sake. It's incredible, by the way. This movie is about, it takes place in the future, 2022, I believe. 2022. 10 years from now, almost 10 years from now. And, basically what happens for a period of 12 hours, it's something called a purge, where all emergency systems and all, police stations are shut down, and pretty much all crime is legal for 24 hours, 12 hours straight, and basically you can go apeshit and do whatever you want for 12 hours. You can kill anybody, you can do anything, and that idea just right there is awesome. It's a great idea. When I very first heard of this movie, this is gonna be awesome. I really loved it. That's basically all I knew about it before I even, knew it was, the whole movie is about just focused on this one family, so I was like, oh, what are we gonna do with this movie? Are they gonna focus it more on, somebody running away from people trying to kill them, or is it gonna focus more on, what's going on outside? No, it does not do that at all. It actually focuses on a family of 4 and how they survive the night. Just that right there, the movie already lost potential. The movie stars Ethan Hawke and this other chick, and a son and a daughter, who are both morons, by the way, and I wanted to punch them in the face. So basically what happens is, apparently the dad runs, a security system thing, where he gives people, all around his neighborhood these security systems where they can go into lockdown in their house. And it's pretty cool, and it's pretty useful to use in a night like this, so, they're all using it, and, he feels safe, and he has, surveillance cameras all over his house. He has a safe with all these guns and weapons. And, he's prepared. He knows what he's doing. And, by the way, this is not the first time this has happened. Apparently, he mentioned something about the Purge last year. So, this isn't the first Purge to happen. So, there's a black guy. Wow, that sounded racist. I'm sorry. There's a guy running outside, and he's screaming for help. And, of course, the son, who I wanted to punch in the face so badly, lets the guy in, and the guy is now roaming their house. They don't know where he is. He just left. He's, in their house, and, the parents are really mad at him, and they said, why did you just leave this guy in their house? But then again, it's not too much of a big deal, because, after all, it's just one person, and it could have been a lot worse. And it does get a lot worse. Now, it's simple. They could have just found the guy and then, killed him or whatever, and then the movie would be over, but then again, it wouldn't really be a movie now, would it? No, of course, something else even worse happens, and a couple of very strange, eerie, creepy little people, not little, what? No, a bunch of strange people in these masks. They're wearing these creepy masks, they all have guns and stuff, and they walk up to the house and they say, hello, the main guy, he's really creepy. The long blonde-haired guy, I thought he did a very good job. A lot of people were laughing at him in the theaters, but I thought he was awesome in this movie. Basically, what these masked figures tell these people, right here, is that, they tell Ethan Hawke and his family that the person that is in their house right now is the target of the Purge or whatever, and, they have a certain amount of time until they can give them back to him, or else he's going to kill the family as well. So basically, if they don't bring him back the person, then they're going to kill the entire family. And these are super smart and educated kids, so they know what they're doing, they know how to get in, and it basically, from there on, that's their movie, and then it's a full-on cat and mouse game, and there you go, there's The Purge. Yes, it focuses on this one story, this one specific family, this one specific location, when it could have done something all around. it focuses on just this one thing. This one thing. I wanted to see more of what could have went on outside. I wanted to see more killing. There was a lot of killing and action and guns, which I really did like about this movie, but, you know, I just wanted more insaneness, like mayhem, destruction, violence. I wanted to see more what was going on outside, people killing random people. That would have been awesome. They had a great idea, but they just lost so much potential with it, and they just made this into a story about a family and what they're doing during the purge. No, I want to see what goes on outside. I want to see somebody who wants to kill this other person. You get the point. It's just, it lost all of it. Basically, the only reason to describe this movie is to strangers with guns. The strangers with guns, and there's a lot more characters in the film as well. I will tell you though, I really like this movie. It kept me on the edge of my seat pretty much throughout the whole thing. I loved every second about it. There are definitely some stuff I would change about this movie, but overall I thought it was pretty cool, and I really liked it. And, you know, it's very bloody, especially towards the end, and, I enjoyed it. This is one of those kind of movies where it's better to go out and see with a full crowd of people, you know? If you're watching this home alone, you might not like it, or not home alone, but if you watch it like at home on your standard TV, you might not like it as much. I would much rather go out and see it in theaters with a crowd full of people, because they were all into it. They were all screaming and laughing, you know, in a good way. They're watching a movie, but it was just a lot of fun watching it with other people. Not a lot of people like this movie. They've called it a mediocre movie because they just went with this story, and I agree with you guys 100%, whoever said that, but here's the thing. Here is why that doesn't really bother me about The Purge. This could be a start of a movie franchise, you know? Maybe they'll make a sequel where it's all focused on about what happens outside, or maybe they'll make another sequel where it's sort of like about 3 different families, or, you know, okay, they made a movie about, you know, this idea. It's still out there, and they can make a sequel, you know. This could be a start of a new series. They can make, you know, I hope to God they do that, because this is a very awesome freaking story, quite possibly the best story I've heard in a movie in a while, the most creative one. I couldn't even think up of this one, man. I love the idea and premise of this movie, but you know, again, the whole thing with it focusing on one family, I didn't really like that, but hopefully they'll make sequels, prequels, reboots, whatever. I just want to see more of what goes on outside in the future, hopefully. And as long as that happens, I had no problem with The Purge. It is a blast to watch in theaters. A lot of people, again, have been giving it mixed reviews, calling it a mediocre film. I beg to differ. I thought the movie was actually pretty damn cool. A lot of blood, a lot of guns, quite possibly the most guns we'll see in a horror movie. And, you know, just a lot of action, especially towards the end. It does get a little slow at parts, but overall, it is a great film. And I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. Yes, that does sound a bit too high, even for me, but, again, I had a blast watching this in theaters, and, yeah, that's about it. 4 out of 5 stars for me. I really like The Purge, so, yeah, there you go. Alright, guys, please check out The Purge in theaters, while you can, instead of waiting for it on DVD or to rent it. Just watch it in theaters. It's a better experience. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Jacob Palacio. Please leave a comment down below on what movie I should review next, and I will see you guys later.